Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to review a Makeup Forever foundation stick. It is the Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. Influenster and Makeup Forever were kind enough to send this to me for free. So it's sponsored in that way, however my opinions are entirely my own. So to do this I'm going to start off with doing my usual priming and concealer routine. I'm going to start with the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. I actually got this in my Ipsy Generation Beauty gift bag, and I'm just going to kind of lightly dab that all over my skin and then just kind of make sure it gets everywhere, because the stick can only get into so many crevices, right? Alright, now I'm just going to wait 2 minutes and start with the concealer. Alright, so for concealer I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium. And those areas first. And then I'm going to use my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. This concealer is very dense, by the way, so I think I added a little too much, but we'll make it work. Okay, concealer is on. Now I'm going to use the Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation from Makeup Forever. They gave me the shade 127, which equals Y335. I'm not sure what that means. But, oh, it actually looks like my Estee Edit stick a little bit. And it comes with a little cover cap, which is nice, so nothing gets in your stick, which should be good. It actually looked as if there was some type of plastic covering on it, but that's actually the foundation it looks like. I think. Yeah. Alright, so let's get to it. I'm only going to put a couple swipes on, because in case this is like super duper coverage, I don't want to put too much on, you know what I mean? Now we're going to use the back end of the Real Techniques sponge and buff that in. First impression so far, it looks like it definitely does buff out really nicely. But I think I'm going to have to add just a little bit more to the bottom part. There, here, here. And just a little bit more around my face. Okay, so first impressions, it is definitely not as full coverage as my Note Cosmetics Liquid Mineral Foundation that I've been using non-stop since the Indie Beauty Expo. With the Note Cosmetics one, I only have to use a little bit and it literally covers my whole face. The stick feels thick, but then when you start blotting it with a wet beauty sponge, it seems that it doesn't cover everything. It does give an overall covering for if you have an uneven skin tone like I do, but for blemishes itself, it takes a lot of extra effort to cover all these spots. But for a quick day out, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I will check in back tonight to show you how it fares throughout the day. I'm going to be going to the Renaissance Festival, so we will see how it goes out in the nice warm sun and for a full day of activities. So I will check back with you tonight. This foundation for about 10 hours now, and I had a full day at the Ren Fair, had a full date night. I think overall the wear has been really great all day. I didn't set it with anything, so I just left it as it was. I did wear primer as noted before, And I think, as you can see, the wear and tear is very well with this foundation. So overall, I think the packaging is great. It's definitely compact, it's easy to take on the go, and it's so easy to put on. And I think it's left my skin really nice. I don't feel like an oil slick. I don't feel that it's too drying at all. I think the texture itself is a perfect medium. So what I love about the Note Cosmetics foundation that I always use is that it feels silky, it feels like skin. With the stick, I was a little worried because it has that kind of thicker texture to it, but after applying it with a wet beauty sponge, it was the smoothest feeling foundation I've ever put on my face, even smoother than the Note Cosmetics. And for me, that says a lot because I've fallen in love with that a month ago and I've literally used it every day. So the stick foundation feels amazing on your skin, so that's a huge plus. I definitely think it's more of a moderate coverage than full coverage. I feel like maybe if you did like some spot coverage for like bigger blemishes or darker areas like this, because this has always been kind of showing all day. But besides that, you can always use concealer. Overall, I think this is definitely a great product. The price of this product is right here. I think that you will get great use out of it. I'll be doing a follow-up on Instagram to see how long it takes me to use it. So I feel like as a stick form, it'll be easier to use it a lot quicker than, say, the liquid foundation. So overall, I really love this foundation. I didn't feel any extra breakouts over the day, so that's like a huge deal for me for my skin. Usually I can tell within a few hours whether a foundation is going to be sketchy and it's going to make me break out really bad, and this has not done that, so I'm very excited about that. And I will let you know on Instagram how well this has fared for further uses, but as a first impressions, I absolutely love this foundation. I can't wait to use it more. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys tune back in for a lot of my event videos coming up, and subscribe to my channel so you guys can stay tuned.